Right, so I'm now going to go through probably the parts that we've got. I've got some of these filters, which is the filters for the water. These are going to go into the actual, these particular ones that will go on the side, but we'll go into it a bit later. They're all 10mm, and the reason for the 10mm is because I thought maybe I was going to send them in from the side of the actual plates. But just to show you that the plates themselves are these. I got these just off Amazon, and I'll be stacking two of them together like so, and then putting these parts in between as per what I did up on SketchUp. So it should give enough room for them to make the tunnels, but obviously make them visible. I've got 7 sheets of these. They're A4 size. It cost me about $50, I suppose, on Amazon. That's Australian $50. So what's that? $34 or something US. So it's not a lot for 7 sheets. And then these rods. Actually, I've got these off eBay. Actually, I just remembered. These rods I got for, not a lot, $20 or something for them. They're all 250, but I'm only going to need 210. I've marked it already where I'm going to need to cut them, and I'll be cutting with a normal hacksaw blade, as you can see. And I'll probably, because these are 10mm, so they're quite thick. Obviously the sheets will do it a different way when we need to cut the sheets. But we don't need to cut. I've made the design, so we don't need to have. It's all about a minimum number of cuts. So these rods cost, I don't know, maybe $15 or something off of Amazon, and easy to get. But they've got to be rigid, of course. You don't want to go for too thin. Otherwise, what will happen if it's too thin? It won't be that rigid, and it'll be flexible. And you don't want that. You want it to be nice and straight. So now what I'll do is we're going to be cutting these rods, and we need to cut all 4 rods in actual fact in the same spot. I've already pre-marked these. As you can see, they're all at 200, and I'll just square that up for all of them. Doesn't look that straight, does it? I'll just bring up the boards. Yeah, so it doesn't look that straight. Maybe I'll better redo that. So in fact, I might as well redo that now, so that they are all straight. In fact, I might just flip them over. These might just rub off. Yep, they do rub off. That one I made it a cut already. So maybe we'll just run everything off that particular cut. So just make that all nice and straight. And then we'll just bring in the square. And we'll mark them off again. I'll mark it off as per that particular mark that I've got there. That's going to be right on. And now I'm going to cut these, and then we're going to use these portions to be able to have them as per the design later on, as you'll see. These will be able to be screwed into other parts. So I'll use the leftovers as well. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and cut. Right, I've just put a quick jig up on here just to try and make sure it's high enough, and you just have to be really careful about how we cut this. As you can see, that just do it slowly. Once the groove is just plain so. Keep it nice and straight. And how are we going? This is going to take forever. Great. So I might fast forward this part. Bingo. Okay, so so what I've done is on the edge part here, you can just tidy it up with a little bit of sandpaper, and we'll just make sure it's flush. And that's really just all you need to do. You can actually put this over a flame, and that will take that off, and we might try that a bit later. Let's just put on a flame, put a barbecue right outside, and that's going to be good enough for that one. Excellent.